Alright, Cham here, and today I'm going to talk about the new normal. And so, as you may already know, we need to prepare to this new normal. And earlier I was watching this YouTube video from Simon Shrek or something. I forgot his family name, but he was talking about this coming new normal. And after this lockdown, we might be hoping that, all things will go back to normal like what we did before this, coronavirus thing. But as he said, there's no such thing as going back to normal. And some people are even coining things like we are going back to abnormal. But the thing is, we now have this coming new normal and we have to be prepared for it. And of course, you have to be prepared in many aspects of life. But of course, today I want to focus more on preparing for our online business and other related things. In fact, we can already see some of these things happening right now. For example, in our church, we are actually having these virtual meetings, and it really changes everything because of course we can no longer meet in a big number, and so we can no longer conduct our church meetings in a large group. And because of that, we were forced to conduct our meetings virtually using Zoom. And for me personally, I realized that because of my background, I was able to use my skills in our church, which is actually some kind of exciting, although at the same time I realized that I also had to take care of this burden. But again, it's all good. And going back to our online business, we have to prepare for these things. And so, how does the new normal looks like, and what will happen in this new normal? And as Simon said, we don't exactly really know. But the fact is, for sure, we will no longer go back to how it was before this lockdown. And he even told an example as like before the World War II, things were different, and after that war, everything is already different. And I do believe that, that same applies today. And even after maybe a vaccine will be created, will be developed, and we will no longer, we can already go out and have this vaccine and all that, still, things will become different. And in the aspects of our online business, for sure, most of those tools, those online tools that we've been talking about in the past years, they make sense even more today. Like for example, for me, I was actually keep on looking at this tool called Zoom in the past, and I know some marketers are talking about it, and we can use it to do virtual meetings and webinars and whatnot. But to be honest, I was just ignoring it. But because of this lockdown, I came to realize the power of this tool, and I realized that it's actually very useful. And the same thing applies with some other tools out there. And if some local businesses were thinking that I don't need a social media, I don't need a website, I don't need to create my online presence, for sure they will realize that today they badly need one. And so because of this, I'm sure that the tools that are being being shown today are even more useful. And because of that, this is the first thing that I need to do. I need to review these tools that are coming out each and every time, because for sure a lot of folks out there will develop online tools, and for sure some of them are useful, but again, for sure most of them are actually not useful. And people tend to just tell a lot of hypes about something just for you to buy them. And so I will always be there to make my honest review, so that you will have a proper decision whether you will grab them or not. So I will still continue to do my product reviews and product demos for you. And how about in my online business, what will I do, right? So after this, like I said, things will no longer be the same. And in the past, I was just recording video tutorials and creating courses and all that, and of course I will still continue that, but things are going to change already, especially that right now I've been practicing to do live videos, and I'm not saying that I became good at it already, but I'm getting better. Like what you see right now, I'm really, practicing to make my videos almost raw, and that is unedited, so that I will be as genuine as possible, especially for my product reviews, and of course in most of my video presentations as well. And so there are two current things that I'm thinking right now. The first thing is the service business, and the second thing is online courses. And these two is I believe that they will become really big even after this lockdown. In fact, they are starting to become really big right now. And on social media nowadays, especially on Facebook, I can see a lot of advertisements about LMS, wherein you can digitalize your schools. And I believe that they are targeting these schools that has to go online because they can no longer meet in physical classroom, and so they have to create their online classroom. And so that's one thing that is going to be really big. And this thing not just applies to formal education, but of course, as always, to informal educations as well. And I do believe that online course creation is going to explode this year. And so I'm preparing for my programs for these two big things. And during the past days, I've been really thinking, what will I do first? Will I start with my online course creation training, or I will proceed to creating a program about service business? And earlier I realized, how about I need to challenge myself, and why ask or why not and, right? So why not just do them together at the same time? Because I also do believe that for some of you, you might be interested with the service business, but for some of you, you are interested with online course creation, or some of you might even be interested with both of them, right? Like for me, I'm actually interested with both of them. And so I think last month or so, if you remember, I had this program that I was talking about, wherein I will be teaching about drop servicing, wherein you can create your own service agency, but you don't have to provide the services yourself, but you can act as a middleman, and you can just outsource all the tasks, but you can just run your service agency like that. And so that's one thing that I'm about to prepare. And then the other one, of course, is the creation and launching of your own online courses. And the way it works this time for online courses is no longer the same like the way I was doing it before. Back then, like I said, I was just using some membership platform. I will pre-record my videos, edit them, and then place them all in my membership area, and then you will just log in and then go over the course by your own. But this time I was thinking of doing it in another way, especially because of the situation that we have right now. And like I said, I've been practicing to do live videos, and I'm thinking of doing the same thing in my online course creation, and I will teach you how to do the same. And of course, the pre-recorded video aspect will still be there, because I believe that will still useful. But I do believe that for some of the courses, it has to be done in a live way. I mean, you can just create like a video conference. Like a live program. I mean, like, for example, if you will meet physically, you will have this live event and you have to do things physically. But right now, you can actually do that virtually. And so you can teach your students live, and you can do it virtually. And so that's one thing that I'm thinking to do in this course creation program. And so I'll be adding the details below this video. So I'll be posting this on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just check out that link that I will place in the description below, and that will go to my blog, where you can read more details and check out these programs that I've been talking about. So if you're interested with the drop servicing business and create your agency like that, then you can enroll to my drop servicing program. And by the way, I believe that some of you already enrolled, and I'm sorry if I stopped that last month because we became really busy with our virtual conferences in our church. But right now I'll be continuing to open that, and I will start that program very soon. So if you missed that and you're planning to enroll, today is your best chance to do so. And again, if you're more interested with creating and launching online courses, then you can also see some details about this program in my blog post. And so if you're watching this on my blog post, of course, you can just check out all the details below this video. So yep, like I said, we need to prepare for this new normal. And I do believe that these are the two things that are going big after this situation, and of course during this situation and after this situation that we have right now as well. And so as online marketers, it's a great idea that we first come in and we start doing this so that the rest will follow, and we will get used to this new normal that is coming very soon. So yep, that's it for today, and thanks a lot for watching, and I look forward to seeing you preparing for this new normal that is coming our way. My name is Chem, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.